Well, there you are.
All right, here we go. We're going to do one for you now. We hope you enjoy this little ditty.
Here's the thing that's got me bamboozled. I have no money.
This is one we had out a while back, done pretty good for us. Why don't you break down, honey, and give me just a little bit of that money?
I have no money to pay my electric, pay my water, because the renters haven't paid me my rent. And I have no money to pay the taxes. I don't have any money to do anything.
The best things in life are free, but you can give it to the birds and feed anybody.
They don't pay rent. Just get a police officer out and serve them an eviction notice.
Well, obviously, but I mean, that's beside the point. The point is, I don't have any money. And, the irony of the whole damn thing is that I'm just, I'm sitting here humming a tune and not a care in the world. And it's, and inside me, it's like, hey, dummy, you ain't got no money to pay no bills. What are you doing? Just lounging around without a care in the world. It's very weird, very strange.
If you have one bucket that holds 2 gallons and another bucket that holds 5 gallons, how many buckets do you have?
2?
But I just, I guess the gods, since they're taking care of it, I guess I don't have a care in the world. But I tell you, my insides are like, hey, dummy, you ain't got no money. You're going to lose. You might lose everything. Not that you're going to, but you might.
I'm just saying you need to find a place you could rent out one of your empty trailers. Just say
that's
a month.
The thing. Here's the thing. If I can get the other 2 trailers rented and the income coming in, I'll be fine. But it's getting the other 2 trailers rented. That's the problem, because they've been gutted because of not 1 but 2 storms. See, the Frost decided they would tell FEMA, yeah, don't go out there and help him. Now, that's going to end up biting them in the ass, because FEMA didn't just come out and not help me. They didn't help anybody on Crane. And so everybody on Crane is pissed, and they're wanting to know why FEMA never came back. I mean, it's been 2 years, and FEMA never returned to make repairs for anybody. So everybody on Crane is pretty pissed off. And when they find out that the Frosts are the ones that told FEMA to not come back, well, that's going to be a problem for the Frost now, isn't it?
Yep.
Going to be a big problem for them. Not going to be no problem for me, but it is going to be for them, because everybody on Crane is pissed. Because, I mean, some people on Crane lost their fucking trailer. I mean, their trailer literally went down the fucking creek. So, I mean, people's not happy. And when they find out that the Frosts were the ones that did that shit, they're not going to like the Frost very much. They're already pissed at Larry anyway, because Larry apparently skipped out, owing some other people money besides me. And so everybody's pissed at Larry.
Another idea is I have another idea is you could always do like an arranged marriage and just get married for a green card, and she'll give you some money that way.
Do what now?
An arranged marriage.
To what? To who?
I don't know. Anyone that wants a green card.
Anyone that wants a green card.
Yeah, because
how do I get wait a minute, how do I get the money if they're the ones that's getting the green card?
Well, they'll pay you for the marriage license.
They'll pay me?
They'll pay you for the marriage license, and you just look after them for a certain amount of time. And
how much are we talking, though?
I'm not sure. You just look online. Just type in arranged marriage.
Probably only a couple $100 or something. Of course, a couple $100 right now would really help. I mean, even if it was 200 Canadian, it would help.
Yeah,
because that would at least help me to, keep the lights on. Literally keep the lights on.
Like I'd help out, but just because of inflation up here in Canada, by the time I get my next paycheck, mine's already half gone.
Do I now?
Like if I were to help you out, my inflation is so bad up here in Canada. My paycheck is pretty much half spent when I get my next one.
Well, I can always give it back to you.
Yeah, I know, but we'll see. I might send you a care package once I get my.
Well, you better hurry, because they may shut my lights off on the 14th. So
I wouldn't get my tax return before then.
Oh, you won't get your tax return before then?
Hopefully,
you probably
soon.
won't get it until April. I mean, that's when everybody files, is April.
Yeah, usually early April I'll get it.
Yeah, April is when you file. So I mean,
then I'll send you a care package even if you don't have power. So.
Well, if I don't have power or water or anything, it won't matter.
Yeah. Well, just explain to the power company your situation, that you're a little down.
They don't give a stop. Nobody gives a fuck. Okay, nobody gives a fuck. You can call. I could call Jackson Electric, say, "Hey, man, I'm having a hard time." They say, "We don't care. We want our money." Okay, and hang up the phone. Okay, because that's how everybody is. It's not just Jackson Electric. Everybody's that way. We want our fucking money, and I don't blame them. It's just like me. I want my fucking money. The frosts have hid it away. I want my fucking money. But see, my problem is that I can't get into court to get it. Not yet. But, the gods love to wait until the last possible second before they do something. And that is so unnerving, but they love doing that. I don't know why. They just, so at the 11th hour, at the 11th minute and the 11th second, they'll come through with something probably. But I really hate that when they do that to me. But they do.
That single wide you got there must be somewhat livable. You were living in it last year for a good amount of time.
Single wide has no power.
Oh, it's been shut off?
I had to turn off. I had to turn everything off. I can't afford nothing until I get my buildings all rented. I can't afford nothing, not right now.
Well, rent it as is, and whoever rents it's responsible for turning the power back on.
Well, of course. It's really an ironic dichotomy. It really is. Because inside, I'm like, hey, I ain't got no money. I'm starting to freak, because I ain't got no money. But on the outside, it's like, I'm just chilling. I'm listening to music and bebopping and working on my shit like no big tomorrow. Of course, now, having said that, they've shown me in that garage working on a big British World War I bomber. They've already shown me doing that. So something happens, but I don't know, man. They love waiting to the last possible second, and it's so unnerving. I don't know why they do that to me. I think they secretly enjoy doing it. You reckon? Mm-hmm. I think so. You didn't hear that anyway.
I'm sure
but yeah, man.
Get out of this.
They do. They have numerous times. They wait till the last possible second, and then they come through. It's just like in the district court. I mean, district court, man. I'm against the ropes. I'm literally against the ropes. Stivers is threatening to throw me out in 15 below zero weather. They've already cut off my water, cut off my food stamps. They're getting ready to throw me out on the street. Like I said, I mean, I don't know why, but I'm just chilling like a villain and relaxing and and inside it's like, hey, dummy, you ain't got no bit, you ain't got no money, you need money. Where's all the donations? Where's it? Why? And that is something. Why isn't my Etsy store doing okay? Why isn't why am I not getting donations? Why am I not? Why isn't people becoming members of Odyssey and members of my pages and shit over on Odyssey? I don't understand. There is numerous ways of getting me money, not to mention the lottery, Publishers Clearinghouse, et cetera. But for whatever reason, I'm not getting a dime. So I don't know if I'm cursed. I've got a hex on me for money or what's going on. I mean, I've probably knocked off about 20 or 30 curses at least, I'm sure. But I don't know. It's really bizarre, because for all the things I'm doing, something should be working, but nothing is. Isn't that ironic? So I don't know. But like I said, the gods have a plan. I wish they'd clue me in on it. But they have a plan, and it's going to come to fruition, whether the trolls like it or not, whether the frosts like it or not, or whether I like it or not. Their plan is going to come to fruition. If that plan is me losing everything, then I'll lose everything. However, if that plan is for me to get into court and get my shit back, then that will happen. But either way, it's like in family court. Vaughn lost his kids. Yeah, I did. But what you don't know is that the gods told me before I even got up. But in fact, almost the whole ride there, by the time I got to the edge of Manchester city limits, the gods are like, now calm down, stay calm, and no matter what happens, you still win. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. What if I lose the kids? They said, you're not listening. You're talking. You still win. And I'm like, okay, I still win, you know. And they said it over and over and over and over. No matter what happens, you still win. No matter what happens, you still win. And, it, you know, just over and over and over again, you know, making the point very clear to me. I love it when they make the point very clear to me. I don't like it when there's any type of gray area or any type of haze. I like it when they make it nice and clear what the hell's going on. But they don't always do that. But in the family court situation, they did. Because it's about a half hour drive to Manchester, and then a half hour drive back. All the way up there, about at least a good 15 minutes. The whole way up, they're just, you win no matter what. You win now that doesn't make any, pardon me. Now that doesn't make any sense to me and you. It makes no sense to us. Because in our minds, well, hey, he lost the kids, so he lost. He didn't win. Okay, but see, the gods have a plan. They know what's going on. I don't have a clue, but they know what's going on. And they have purposely chained me to where that I can't use my magic to defend myself. I am solely at their mercy. So, you know, I have to do what the gods say to do. And I have to believe that the gods will put the right words in my mouth to get accomplished what needs to be accomplished. And I even sent an email to Judge Lewis and Joe White saying they're going to kill me. They're going to kill me. And even then, the gods never told me nothing. They never told me jack shit. Never told me a damn thing. I'm sitting here. I'm going to die. I'm already starving to death. I'm going to fucking die. You know, and you know, and then I waltz into district court. And I say, I want to see a copy of the will without James Arnold Frost on it. And the judge says, you're right. You have that right. And so Joe White goes and looks, and wow, sure enough, the Frost document was either an old document from years ago, or it was a forgery. Either way, it's still the wrong document. And I won. This opening salvo, I lost. I didn't do it right. I know what to do now. Apparently, there's more than one clerk office. Well, see, I didn't know that shit, but I do now. Let me let the dog